Hello, my friends. Welcome in to Epsilon and Pancake and anyone that may be lurking. We have a lot to talk about today, and I actually wrote it down this time. Are you proud of me? You know what I forgot to do, though? I forgot to bring up Spotify. So, we're gonna do that because I don't like talking without any background noise. They do. Might be a bit loud. So last time I was on Spotify, I was listening to my priest playlist. I be vibing, okay? Alright. I'll turn hello. We're gonna do Twilly music because this video will be a VOD because of what we're gonna talk about. It's very important. Very important updates. Very fun ideas here. So ooh. Shush. Is that loud for y'all? I'm turning it down a little bit. Josh, you taking notes since when? Okay, listen. Alright, listen. Yeah, I actually can't argue with that. I hate it here. Alright, let's get into it. Let's do this thing. It's more of a script than notes, I'm gonna be real. I'm very specific about it. I'm gonna end up like posting just exactly what I wrote out because it's a novel, dude. But we're having a good time. Anyway, I'm gonna be working on my new profile picture while we talk because it has to do with the redesign because as you can see here, he gonna be holding a newspaper. Because I have decided, you guys already know this, that I've made Joshi a little newspaper boy. But what you don't know is that I have decided that his newspaper will be an actual thing. Like an actual newspaper that exists called Dekai Will Fall. And that will tie in with the usernames for all of my OC accounts. All of my character accounts because we are moving in the art direction here. I'm just going to read what I got here. And alright. Joshua Aurelius will be officially turned into more of an art-centered channel as we'll be switching focus to my little world of Castania. My own little world of OCs that I have had since I was 12, and I really want to share all of this stuff with you, all of the things. And Twitch has been the best community so far, in my opinion, that I have experienced personally. You guys are just like really nice. and you're always there, and you like listening to me rant about weird shit, so I appreciate it greatly. Joshi himself comes from the Dekai region of this world, so who better to show you the way? More on Dekai, of course, as you could tell it's kind of important. More on that later. Okay, for people that are worried that this means no more game streams, that is not what that means. We will still have game streams, but they just won't be as often as the art streams. It'll be a good break for me between doing art so that I don't burn myself out. So I don't want to get rid of game streams completely, especially since Joshi's still going on adventures with Huckle. This is just his home stuff. He does this at home, and he still goes on his adventures and plays his games. So, game streams will still occur every now and then for breaks. But the roster of different games is going to change a tad. I know grammar. I know how to speak. So, actually, I think This is distracting me a little bit. I'm gonna take a pause from the art for a second. I just need to read this, methinks. Gaming VODs will still be posted to the Joshua Aurelius VODs YouTube channel. However, due to personal reasons, all VODs under the Minecraft and Identity V categories have been privated, and neither game will be streamed again for quite some time, if ever again. This issue has absolutely nothing to do with the games themselves and is only a personal issue, so I won't bore you with all that. So I do apologize to my Identity V and Minecraft lovers. Those ones are leaving. They're going bye-bye. I'll still play them with other friends sometimes, but they're not going to be streamed anymore, I've decided. On a more positive note, though, I have plans to introduce some old games I loved from childhood, as Huckle has gifted me with a PS3 emulator. And I'm super stoked about that. I have no idea how he did it. He just kind of lied to the games and told them that his system was a PlayStation, and he's doing the same for my computer. So I got some games in mind. I'm not gonna tell you what they are, but if you know me, you probably know. If you know, you know, you know. And so as far as games that aren't going anywhere, games such as Skyrim, Kingdom Hearts, Toontown, Sea of Thieves, My Sims, and Fields of Mystria will definitely stay. At this current moment, I'm not sure about it. I can't. I don't know how to do it. Okay. I keep clicking the wrong buttons. I'll get used to this eventually, for sure. For sure. As you can see, I haven't drawn anything since I've been on break because I want to do all this stuff with you guys. I've just done like little sketches, nothing like really complete or anything. But yeah. I'm gonna show you Joshy's updated. I keep opening the wrong. Get yourself together. I'll show you Joshy's updated plushie. Updated plushie sketch. God, he's so cute. Okay. I wanna throw him. But yeah, Joshy's getting updated sheet. We had that vote. I remember that vote. Number 2 won. More on that in a second. More on this as well. And dish. So we'll get there. I got my notes. I'm not even halfway done. So we talked about. Oh, and if you guys want to butt in or if you have any questions, please do ask. Please do butt in and say stuff if you have concerns or questions. I've no problem with answering it. That's why I decided to do this on live stream instead of it just being an announcement, and that's that, you know? So, I'll have... so So yes, Skyrim, Kingdom Hearts, Toontown, Sea of Thieves, My Sims, and Fields of Mystria aren't going anywhere. Those titles are still going to be played, and I still do eventually want to play The World Ends With You on stream, but because that's a DS game, that's going to be a bit difficult. So we'll see. We'll see about that one. And a couple of PS3 titles are going to be introduced that are really fun, and we're going to have a great time. As far as scheduling goes for the Joshi channel, cool news, I'm glad you think so. As far as scheduling goes, I'll be keeping it basically the same. By the same, I mean the same days. The time will probably be just like around 2 or 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so basically still the same. It's a rough schedule. You know I don't have a set schedule. You know I can't do that. But a main thing that I have decided, due to my own seasonal issues that I have, I will be flying south for the winters. With the one exception being my birthday streams on the 23rd of January. Aside from that day, and starting this next year, I will not be streaming during the winter. Because winter is not a good time for me, personally. But I will still be doing art and being active in the server as much as I can. And speaking of the server, I'm going to be making a new server. It's kind of a work in progress. I haven't fully decided what all I want to put on it, so we're just gonna hang out in the old server for a bit longer. We're just gonna... It's our beta server. Then we'll move on to the new one once I figure that out. My mod and little sibling Ghost will be helping me with this, as they actually know how bots work. And I appreciate that a lot because I don't know how bots work and I need that organization. They're gonna help me with the organization. And it will be more secure of a Discord server, so I won't have to worry about scammers and stuff. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've gotten a couple of those already in the server. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen again. Like, I'm good with that. If anybody from my server just randomly messages you, just like ignore it. If it's not a mod, if it's not like a mod or actually myself, ignore it. I don't want any problems happening, you know? Because problems be happening and I'm like, please stop that. Don't do that. But yeah. So no streams during winter time going forward. But streams during other times for sure. Onto socials. All of my socials, aside from Twitch, will be under the username Dekai Will Fall. The newspaper name. Because that's fun. I have all of these accounts that have been under this name for a long time because it was just my OC's site, just for my OC stuff. But since I'm mixing my OC stuff with my streamer stuff, I like Dekai Will Fall more than Joshua Aurelius as a username. The character's name will remain Joshua Aurelius. He will still be himself. He will still be Joshi. He will still be that little dude. But the name will be changed, the username specifically will be changed to Dekai Will Fall. The reason it won't be changed on Twitch is because I cannot make the username different from the display name. So this will stay as Joshua Aurelius. It's the one. And for YouTube, it will be... I've changed it to Dekai Will Fall VODs. And I have another YouTube that's under Dekai Will Fall, but it's for just in case I feel like using it in the future. Just so that I have the name and nobody else gets it, you know? So... Cause I don't want people copying me. I'll cry. Yeah. The socials that I have under this name are TikTok, Unveil, Kara, and Blue Sky. And I will also be including Tapastic and Webtoons once I actually get the comic going. You can't really follow people on those sites, I don't think, so you just have to wait till I have the comic up for that one. But if you see any accounts outside of that under that name, they are me. The Dekai of Will Fall accounts on other sites outside of those sites are me, but I do not use those accounts, so they will not be updated. I made sure to grab the username on every site that I could think of. And that's it. I don't use those sites though. I use Pinterest, but you don't want to follow me on there. Pinterest it's just for aesthetic boards of my OCs. I don't upload anything there. You don't need to see all that. It's cringy. It's cringy. But yeah. All of this stuff will be in the announcement, so you will know how to look it up. And I will also provide links if anybody would be interested. And currently, Blue Sky, I have Joshua Aurelius and Dekai Will Fall as 2 separate accounts. Follow Dekai Will Fall, not Joshua Aurelius. I made a post on Blue Sky about it on both accounts, so hopefully people don't get too confused. I haven't made the change yet, so I do plan to soon. I just wanted to let you guys know ahead of time before I did, so that you're not like, oh, what's going on? Who are you? You know? Like, who is this? And yeah. Most of my displayed names will be changed to Joshua Aurelius as the merge progresses. My accounts on Tapastic and Webtoons will, however, not be Josh Uran, as they are for the comics, so they shall have my name as a display name instead. My name being Aurelius Snow Crichton. That's me. I already mentioned that. Alright, now for the fun stuff. In terms of in-universe, Dekai Will Fall will be a newspaper that talks about what's really happening as opposed to what the Kingdom of Dekai wants their people to see. The Kingdom of Dekai in my world is very strict. They only show their people what they want them to see. And most of them don't even know how to read because of that. They are banned from the library. There's only one library, and it can only be accessed by higher-ups and the church. So, Joshi decided to create this newspaper that tells the truth. And they haven't caught him yet. They'd be trying to track him down, you know? It's a paper that circles around every now and then on Castania, and the church still hasn't caught the culprit. Is what I wrote down. It circles around every now and then because Joshi goes on these adventures with Huckle. So there are pauses when the newspaper just isn't happening, and they're like, oh, they stopped, good, like, we don't need to worry about that anymore. And then it comes back, and they're like, hey, yo, hold on. Who keep doing this? Joshi is low-key a deity in Castania because he is me. We are one and the same. We are connected, and he has knowledge of that, but he's very blasé about it. This is what he chooses to do with his godlike powers. Just spread information. He has all the knowledge. He knows all of the things. And he will not be silent. Now for changes regarding the channel aesthetics, this is a real fun part. This is probably the part that you guys care about the most right now, right? Because I have a pretty established pretty established aesthetic. Like, it's not really solid. I never really knew what I was doing with this channel. I was just messing around and figuring out what works the best. Because, you know, you remember when I had, like, that field of flowers aesthetic, and it was back when I used a camera, everything was, like, lavender. It was great. But, I changed it to this aesthetic to be more of a gamer channel, and then I'm like, no, actually, I want something different. So I really appreciate you guys sticking through with all of these changes and differences. I know it must be a tad bit annoying. I'm trying to make it fun, so if it's not fun, let me know. Like, if we ain't having fun, I want to have fun. That's not gonna work. That's not. Yeah, So, Joshi himself is getting an upgrade to look more like a fantasy paperboy. Fantasy as in fantastical, like not anything weird. Like, don't be weird about it. You guys already know this because, at least those in the Discord already know this because I did that. Oh, I forgot. I did that. Where am I? There we go. Oh, okay. I did that voting for his new look, and this one won. Number 2 won. However, there is one small change I will be making to this design, and it is going to be. If y'all are okay with it, I could be convinced otherwise if you so choose, but I want to make the hat black. The reason why I want to make the hat black is because I have this hat IRL. I have this hat and I want to use it for a Joshi cosplay. And I don't want to go out and buy a new one. That's the reason. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I want to make the hat black because I have that hat. But now that I've done it, I think I like the brown one more. God damn it. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna... The brown is better. Maybe I have to buy a new hat anyway. The brown does look better. I'm upset. Okay, ignore that. Ignore that. This one, 100%. It doesn't need to be changed. Emily was right. My sister had this idea. Emily was right. Just she can be happy in knowing that. But yeah, he'll have brown roots too, because he's not a natural blonde. Spoiler alert! I'm making Joshi not a natural blonde because I want him to be more like me, and I have brown hair. Sam wanted a brown hair, but this one won, so that is the idea. This is peak performance. He looks kind of like a pirate here. Don't worry about it. It's the shirt. But also, what else? Grab my notes. Yeah. He'll still be the same old Joshi, just with a new coat of paint and some actual Castanian lore to go with him. Was it? Now, as for Bug, I'm sure you guys are interested in Bug's fate in all of this mess. As you can see, as you can see here, he is still here. Bug is not going anywhere. Bug is staying the mascot of the channel. My little lad, my little guy. However, I have decided instead of him just being a plushie, that he's going to be a real boy. I am making Bug a real boy. And Joshi got him from the Kingdom Hearts world because he's a lot different from other Shadow Heartless. As you can see, he is very round. He is smaller, and he has no mouth and no claws, so he cannot cause damage. Joshi found him like this and is unsure if he is an actual Heartless or not. But he could turn into a Shadow, which means he is a Heartless, right? That's what that means. So we don't even need to worry about it. That's Bug. That is Bug. He's gonna be a real boy. And I might make his shadow form redeemable. I might do that. That might be a thing. That could be fun. What do you guys think? You think that'd be fun? Making his little shadow form a redeem. I wanted to make like accessories for him that you guys could redeem, but I think that might be too many redeems, so I'll just give him accessories based on what game I'm playing, I think. And he'll also have this little antenna bracelet thing that my sibling Ghost made for him IRL. I sent pictures of that in the server when I drew this last stream. A stream that happened. I don't remember which stream it was. Just trust me, it's probably not a VOD. But yeah, that's the info on Bug. That's what's going on with Bug. Now about the currency. I mentioned this before, but for anybody that didn't catch that stream or is unaware, we are having a new type of currency. Say farewell to the jelly beans. I'm gonna be full on, completely honest with you guys. Just 100% here. I'm not a fan of jelly beans. I like the aesthetic, I hate how they taste. I've been lying to you this whole time. So, jelly beans, the currency, will be replaced with gem coins from Castania that I still haven't figured out a name for. Pancake, I think it was you that suggested Joya for the name, and I'm still vibing with that, but at the same time, I don't know, you know? So I'll figure that out eventually. It's not the most important thing, so it can wait. That can wait. But yeah, I still need to make all the other colors for them. Betrayal. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about it. Honestly, it might end up being that. I'm only iffy about it because it's a different language, and I'm very white, and I don't want to, like, I don't know, people get like offended, and I don't want to offend anyone. I don't know how that would be offensive, but still, like, I worry. I'm just anxious, okay? I'm just full of anxiety, and I don't know what I'm doing. Dude, the entire English language is made from, other languages, stealing from other languages. I should just, like, I shouldn't care. Why do I care so much? Oh, fuck it, they're called Joya. I've decided. I'm gonna call them Joya. I'm gonna put that in the notes. Cause I shouldn't be so worried about that. I don't know why I was so worried about that. Hold on. This is a multicolor gem currency from Castania called Joya. It's Joya, right? We don't use it regularly, it's fine. Oh, okay. You said we. That means I have permission. Thank you. Bet. Appreciate it. Very nice. Now, since I am changing the jelly beans, that means I am also changing what y'all are. Because y'all are little beans. And I do appreciate a good bean, but we're changing things. So I did mention this as well in a previous stream, but also as well for anyone that wasn't there, as I am talking about all of the changes in this one VOD for you all to enjoy. I'm going to show you what you will be instead. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, Huckle dropped his phone in the bathroom and it felt like he fell. It sounded like he fell because his phone is fucking huge. So I was worried. I went to check on him. He's fine. I'm gonna open up the picture. Yeah, it does. Bro needs to get like the biggest phone ever. It is in here. Where did I put it? Unsupported file format. What is? I can just pull up the picture. I'm literally on my PC. Every time I'm on my tablet, I forget that it's connected to my computer. Because I'm so used to the iPad. I don't have to I don't have to send things to myself. It's all just here. Hello, Absalom. Welcome back. I'm about to talk about what chat is going to turn into. You guys are gonna morph into this. There are no longer jelly beans. But you are still jelly bean shaped. Don't worry. If I can get my head out of my ass. I've had such weird mental fog today. Which makes me so glad that I wrote everything down. Because I would not have remembered any of this shit. And talk about Lord and Savior Pickles Cage? No, but I think this is pretty close. Ignore the two characters here. The thing that matters are the little creatures. These little dudes. This is what you will become. This will be chat. They're called Snoobles. They're called Schnoobles. And they're little bean-shaped freaks. Or Pomeranian. Some of them do. They look like they're a mix of a few different fluffy creatures for sure. You could compare these fuckers to just about anything. You know the construction brand called Cat makes phones now. These are the guys who make dump trucks. Yeah, that's one of the that's the phone Huckle has. that's exactly it. It's funny that you mentioned that. Well, this is gonna be you, and I have plans for these little freaks. I have plans for you guys involving these little freaks, but those plans are a secret. It will be a surprise, and I promise you will love it. You will appreciate it very much. I hope you don't mind being turned into little fluffy guys. These ones specifically aren't anyone in chat. But you will have an opportunity to have your own Snooble in the future. That's all I'm gonna say. Those are the plans. Those are the plans I've planned. But I will not get into specifics. You will be getting an opportunity to make your own Snooble in the future. And you will have your own little Snooble. That'll be you. Freaking knew it. The Keppa. Yeah, that is what chat will be. No more. I'm still probably gonna refer to you guys as beans because they're bean shaped. Either that or snoobs. I might have a vote. I'm gonna have a vote for it probably. They're snoobs. They're called snoobles because they be snoozing a lot. They're very sleepy creatures and they're full of helium. You have to deflate them every now and then so they don't end up in the atmosphere because it can be very dangerous for air travel if too many of them go up there. They also end up passing out if they go up too high, and you don't want to do that to your snoobles. That's rude. Like, you gotta take that helium, do something with it. I don't know. It's a resource. But yeah, those are snoobles. That's the plan. That's what y'all are gonna be. I hope you like them because I love them a lot. They're one of my favorite little creatures that I've created. And on the flip side of that, Huckle's followers will also have a thing. So this one, these are a bunch of creatures from Castania in general. These were all of my options for what I wanted you guys to be. I chose this. This is you. But if you are a Huckle follower, this is you. This freak. A bird. Because Huckle created this fucker. And he loves him dearly. These guys are called whoopers because they go whoop. They sound like a groan tube. Fun fact. And yeah. It goes whoop. Whoop. Oh. There's all of the at for my followers will be little snoops, and the at for Huckle's followers will be a little whoops. A whoops. I think that would be fun. I think that'd be silly. They have really silly names because the stories are too serious and I need something silly to happen, you know? The creatures can be silly if the politics are ass. That's like, you gotta have something. What's a world without silly little creatures, you know? There's that pointer. Oh, you look forward to that one. The overall settings of my streams will change to more of a fantasy tavern setting. Joshi plush when soon, one day, eventually. I can't say soon, that's a lie. I don't do anything in a timely manner, you guys know this. The overall settings of the streams will change to more of a fantasy tavern setting, but Joshi will still have little trinkets from different games and worlds that him and Huckle have visited together. These trinkets will be a little more hidden for this new setting, such as the jar still being the jelly bean jar from Toontown, just a little rusty and full of gems instead, and the Sea of Thieves trophy skull fitting perfectly in with the scenery. Just little things like that. We're gonna draw it together. We're gonna figure it out. For sure. Stream screens, emotes, channel point images, redeems, and all other art shall be updated to match these new changes. And I plan to stream it as I work on it because these ideas will take a while to complete. I already mentioned this, but a new Discord server will also be in the works for us to migrate to, so I do hope you come along. It's gonna take a long time. I'm pretty sure it might take all year, honestly, because I'm very slow. But it will be done, and I am determined, and we will have those gaming streams for the breaks between drawing, so that I don't burn myself out. So, hope you guys don't get too bored, you know? I hope you all look forward to these changes, and I will pop in to see the updates and perhaps provide some input yourselves, because world building is so much more fun with friends. I'm excited to get this ball rolling. I think I already got the ball rolling. I'm gonna say keep this ball rolling. I think it's already started. And yeah, that's basically everything. That's basically all of the things that I have planned for my Twitch changes. Do we have any questions? It is Q&A time. For anyone that might have any inputs in general. Anything at all. As you can see, I'm working on Joshi Plushie 2.0. I'm going to be working on a Huckle plushie new one as well, once I figure out what his tavern outfit looks like. He might have his own voting thing, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about his plans. I'm sure about my plans. I'm not sure about his. Our server is still gonna be mixed. Well, he doesn't really stream all that much, so I'm not worried about it. And I'm gonna do which one wins. What is this color palette? No be all under. Think I will fall. I really love how I did this profile picture. Honestly, it's nice. It's nice. I'm gonna work a little bit on it, just so that the stream isn't only an hour long, because I don't like my streams being that short. But I think I'm going to go take a quick little break, because this will be the end of the VOD. This VOD is just all of the information, all of the stuff you guys need to know going forward. And yeah, all of the in-progress VODs, all of the in-progress streams and stuff, I think I want to keep just Twitch only, because it'll be special to them, and I appreciate them a lot, and they deserve that. I also appreciate you guys a lot, but I would really love it if you guys could pop in and say hi and let me know how you're feeling about the redesigns and stuff. Big important updates will definitely be posted as I accomplish them. I'm gonna wait to completely change the entire aesthetics and like everything all at once, because I think a big reveal moment will be a fun time. I think that'll be great, but I think I'm going to be updating my profile picture and my PNG tuber before then, probably, just because like I want to. But everything else, it's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little Frankenstein-y for a bit. But I'll be alright. We will get through it. New profile pic cool. Yeah, that's the plan. I hope so. I love Bug. I love my little guy. And I love that I got the idea to have him hold the newspaper. I got that idea and I was instantly like, I gotta sketch that. So I hope you guys don't mind. I already sketched out the idea without you. I love you. I promise. Not in a weird way. You know what I mean. But yeah. The old profile pic stares into my soul. The PNG tuber stares into your soul, dude. I don't know why I decided that. That my current profile pic is the PNG tuber mid-blink. Bro doesn't even have a mid-blink anymore. I got rid of that because it was easier to just have the normal blinking without the mid-blink. But like, I still had the picture and I wanted to do something with it, so it's like, I'm just gonna make that my profile picture. I think it's funny. Unless you're talking about the one where you're smiling. I don't remember which one I've put where. Hold on, I can check. Yep, I'm right. It is him mid-blinking. I was correct on that. Or it's just squinting at you. Fun fact. We gotta have an update. We're gonna fix this, but I hope you VOD people have a great time, and I hope you look forward to these changes. Whether or not you will be on Twitch for it is completely by your own accord. You do not have to, but I would greatly appreciate it if you did. And yeah, Twitch people, stick around for more after the break. But for VOD people, I shall see all of you extraordinary little snoops another time. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay extraordinary. All that jazz.
Tell me who you are.